the difference. So I'm pulling that up right now. Bear with me. Let's see. Give me just a second for this to decide it's listening. So I don't have as many screen complications, hopefully. Gotcha. So now I should be able to, in theory, share. There we go. There we go. Share. So can you guys see this portion of my screen? Because again, I don't have controls over that box right now. So if somebody could type in the chat, I would super appreciate it. Can you see just this section so you can't see the exact settings on all my stuff? Awesome. Thank you, Andre. Andrew, I super appreciate you. Thank you, Dorian, Gustavavo, and everybody else. Okay, so we are recording. Welcome everyone to the super easy, I guess, just regular membership class. I don't really know what to call it. Having said that, I'm getting a call. I had to move that. Tonight I wanted to go over the difference. So for those of you who got on super early, you heard that super sappy country song. It's called The Difference. If you haven't listened to it, maybe you should. It's super sappy and it's super cute. But essentially, it sounds like the same thing. You know, the difference between I miss you and I miss your face, the difference between, you know, hey girl, what's going on? And hey baby, how was your day? It's like all of us in these rooms, and there's thousands of us in some, there's hundreds of thousands in others, and there's hundreds in some as well. So the difference between the person who's withdrawing six figures at the end of 6 weeks and 6 months, and maybe they only work 2 or 3 months out of the year, and they plan their whole life around that. And the difference in the people who are messaging me nonstop saying, Jenny, you know, I'm just not getting it, or this is what's going on. You know, I need this from you. The difference is it sounds the same. So it really is the same. And I hope that God will bless my mouth to say the things I need to say to teach you guys what you need to learn. And that's kind of going to be the topic for tonight's call. So if you have any questions or pairs, by all means, put them in the chat. Real quick, I am going to discuss EuroCAD. For those of you who are in it or have not gotten out or gotten back in, this right here, aside from the Brexit stuff that we don't know about, and aside from we know there's oil news and CAD news on Wednesday, excluding those factors, this is still a good, you know, a downward trade. So, I mean, we took it, I got a little nervous, almost to the point where I was almost going to tell everybody to get out, but I decided to do the responsible thing and what I would want you guys to do. But I want to be able to teach you exactly what I do, which is if I take a trade, unless I have enough evidence to it is fully reversing, not like a pullback, but that means all the confirmations I need to get in are all the confirmations I need to get out. So since I did not have that, I did not say, hey, let's get out. I was pretty nervous though, because that Brexit stuff and everything that happened last week was a lot. I want to trust what we say. I want to trust our analysis, because that's how I trade independently. Obviously the psychology is way different when you're, you know, helping hundreds of other people. So having said that, this is still a good trade. Now, can we guarantee it right now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We cannot do that. Sorry, message. But either way, without the Brexit concept and without the CAD news and the oil news on Wednesday, this is still a valid trade. Everything on our indicators are saying sell. Everything is part of our whatever is all lining up. So we went over that in the six-figure group, and I'm not going to go over that now. But this is what we're seeing. We see it break the 50. We made a lower low. Exactly. Once we make that lower low, guys, we're looking for continuations of sells. So now we're seeing it retest by how much we don't know. So for it to go down, this is what we're seeing. And I just wanted to analyze that real quick for you. And for those of you who are in Euro JPY, I'm not saying which direction. That again, we're looking for quite a few pips out of that and multiple entries. So just wanted to kind of go over those two trades. This one has the potential of maybe 150-ish pips. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Now, in terms of the difference, for those of you who know me well, they know kind of where I'm at in life. And for those of you who don't, like, I'm not going to go super into that. But having said that, there's a big difference in what's possible and what's probable. So most of you guys, if you know me, know that I would super recommend that book, 212 Degrees. You don't even have to be an avid reader or like reading. It's literally almost a children's book. It's got that many pictures and that few of words. It's again called 212 Degrees. But the entire concept of the entire book, which is not very big, is that 1 degree difference will literally It's the difference in multi-million dollars. It's the difference in multi-year contracts. It's the difference in, a gold medal, an Olympic athlete and the person who didn't make the team. 1 degree. So 211 degrees is simply hot. 212 degrees is boiling. 212 is enough. So not, sorry, it's not boiling, it's steam. It's in the book. You'll have to read it, but it's called 212 degrees. So at 211 degrees, the water is simply hot. But with steam, you literally have enough power to power a locomotive to transport troops across our country, houses, machinery, tanks, the whole nine. The difference in 1 degree is enough to power, an entire coal mine. I mean, the energy plants, it's everything. There's an audiobook on Hoopla. I would totally get the book. Personally, it's probably it's super cheap. I got it, I don't know, when I was in my early 20s, and I got it when I worked at Oakwood Homes. So, and it was an awesome book because it was so simple. That and Who Moved My Cheese. Those were my 2 favorite books of that year. So, but anyways, it's a really good book to read if you guys have not read it yet, and you guys want to work in the numbers industry. You want to work in an industry where you can truly understand that a single degree is enough to make a difference. So 1 single rule in your trading is enough to make a difference. So tonight I want to kind of talk about the difference in those of us who are now on trade 33. I got a message this morning because of the GBP moves this morning. Some people are on officially trade 33, and you guys can look on your own spreadsheet what trade that is. That's pretty impressive for less than, I think it's 5 weeks now, not quite 5 weeks just yet, but it is approximately 5 weeks. That's where we're at. If you have not already done so, sorry guys, I really need to make this not public. I don't know how to though. I'm going to